You ever sit in first class and still feel like you're being watched, judged, like the seat's nice but the stairs are saying prove you deserve it? Yeah, that was me, Dallas Airport, gate C-28. The flight was boarding for San Francisco, and everything felt normal until it didn't. I was dressed low-key, beige slacks, navy sweater, nothing flashy. No logos, no noise. That's how I move. I like being underestimated. Most folks probably thought I was a schoolteacher or something, and that's fine by me. Group 1 now boarding, the gate agent called. I stepped forward quiet, smooth, just as this white guy in some overpriced blazer slid up behind me and tried to jump the line. Didn't even look at me, just did that casual shoulder brush like I was invisible. Gate agent checked him real fast, though. Told him Group 3 hadn't been called yet. The guy looked at me, tight smile, eyes empty. I didn't say a word, just nodded and moved on. On the plane, I took seat 2A. Window. First class. Cool air. Peace. For a minute, anyway. Across from me, a mom was juggling a toddler, a bottle, and a diaper bag that looked like it had seen better days. Behind me, I could hear 3 guys talking about cloud migration and burn rates like they invented the internet. Regular stuff. Flight attendant stopped beside me. Blonde bun, perfect posture, polished voice. Would you like champagne or sparkling water? I said, water, please. Simple. She smiled, the kind of smile that's practiced, polite, but just professional enough to keep distance. Then the captain's voice came on. Deep, old school. You could hear the smirk without seeing his face. Hopefully no ruckus from the back this time, he said, like he was telling a joke only certain folks would laugh at. The cabin went quiet. Not haha quiet. Stiff quiet. I saw people shift in their seats. That kind of comment doesn't miss its mark, especially when you're black, sitting in first class, and wondering if the punchline was meant for you. The same flight attendant walked by, saw me looking. She smiled again, tighter this time. Pilots, she said like she was apologizing. He's old school. Gulf War vet. Doesn't always mean things how they sound. I didn't say anything. Just nodded. Back in coach, a kid named Tyrese was recording. Influencer, activist, sharp as hell. He clipped the captain's words, posted them online with a caption, racism flying high. He didn't know I was the CEO of the airline. He didn't know that moment would change both of our lives. An hour into the flight, the attendant came back, still talking. Captain Dona's flown for decades. He's really a good man. Just not always politically correct. I looked up and asked, do you know who I am? She blinked. Oh, no. Should I? No, I said. That's the point. And I sent a message. When we landed, I waited. Let everyone else exit first. A black town car was waiting for me, Greg, my assistant, standing outside, blazer in one hand, tablet in the other. We've got the clip, he said. Already viral. CNN's calling. Emergency board meeting at 5. Good. That night, Sky Vista Airlines released a statement. My name wasn't on it. But the internet figured it out fast. Headlines popped up everywhere. CEO incognito, black exec responds silently, powerfully to racist remark on own airline. People ate it up. The company braced. And Captain Rick Dona? Yeah, he had no idea the man he mocked was the half-brother he hadn't spoken to in 32 years. The boardroom felt colder than usual. Glass walls, city views, everything designed to impress, but none of it felt big enough for what was coming. I sat at the head. Greg stood beside me. One by one, they filed in, all white, all uneasy. Captain's been with us 30 years, someone said. And he lost his sense of decency somewhere along the way, I replied. Another chimed in, you should speak to the press. I looked up. I will. On my terms. Jenna? Greg asked. The flight attendant? She minimized it. She goes too. There was some hesitation, but no one pushed back hard. They knew. This wasn't just about bad PR. This was about who we were and who we were going to be. 2 days later, Jenna was sitting on her apartment floor in San Bruno. She tried to post an apology video. Didn't even last 30 seconds before she deleted it. Her boyfriend said it best. You smiled and brushed it off. Jen, now your TikTok's racist Barbie. Tyrese, on the other hand, skyrocketed. 280,000 new followers. News appearances. Civil rights groups quoting him. Still didn't know who I was. Didn't know I once approved his scholarship application when he was a high school kid with a dream and a story about his grandma singing during blackouts. But I remembered. Greg found the files. Want me to reach out? He asked. No, I said. Let's see who he is when he doesn't know I'm watching. Then Greg handed me something else, an old HR complaint, buried deep in a file. 1994. Racial remark during a layover. Complainant? R. Tate. It hit like a freight train. That your brother? Greg asked. He is, I whispered. Or was. I remembered the kitchen table in Alabama, 2 boys, one white, one not. Same father. Different fates. I had to see him. No press. No cameras. Just us. When I walked into that hangar office, he looked up, aged, sun-flushed, confused. Didn't know it was you, he said. Just a joke. It doesn't matter what you meant, I told him. It matters what you said. What you always said. We didn't sit. We barely talked. But everything that had been buried came rushing back. Him staying silent while I got sent away. Him keeping the family name while I rebuilt mine from scratch. He tried to apologize, kind of. I didn't let him off the hook. But I didn't scream either. You're done, I told him. No pension. No plaque. You disappear from this company. And if you talk, I release your file. Before I left, he asked, do you hate me? No, I said. I just stopped waiting for you. The next day, I walked out the front doors of Sky Vista Tower, first time in years. Reporters everywhere. Is it true he's your brother? They shouted. I won't comment on family, I said. But I will say this, silence ends today. Later that week, Tyrese got an email. Mr. Tate would like to meet. When he showed up, I told him everything, the scholarship, the post, the video. Then I said, I'm building something. I want you on it. He blinked. Wait, are you offering me a job? No, I said. I'm offering you a platform and a risk. He accepted. And from there, things changed. The airline launched new protocols, real diversity initiatives, anonymous reporting channels. We were named a hallway, the real founders, photos of janitors, ground staff, the people who kept us flying long before we ever had a hashtag. One day, at a staff town hall, I said, we don't get to decide when racism ends, but we do decide what we tolerate. So let's decide, every day. The clapping wasn't loud. It wasn't forced. It was real. And somewhere far from cameras and press, Rick filed a petition to correct his birth certificate, to finally list both parents. One of them black. He mailed it to me. No note. Just truth. I didn't reply. But I didn't throw it out either. 1 year after that flight, I sat in seat 2A again. No press. No entourage. Just me. A new captain's voice came over the intercom. We hope to earn your trust, not just your ticket. I smiled. And on the captain's badge? It said, T. Gordon. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Was justice served? Should Marvin have forgiven Rick? Should Jenna get a second chance? And what does it really mean to change a company or a family from the inside? Drop your thoughts below. Let's talk about it.